So here we go. Callum Bradshaw and Mark Kimber lead 17 strong senior OK grid onto the circuit. Oliver Hodgson, the number 1 plate car, defending British champion, Sweden's Rasmus Lind on row 2. Even privateer driver Ben Waldridge, American Dante Yu on row number 3. And we have Ewan Wilson and Oliver Clark on row 4. Rory Hudson and Scott Mackrell on row 5. James Lingard and Archie Tillett row 6. Jake Douglas and Juan Sabata on row 7. Row 8, Luke Knott and Laura Tillett. Jordan Brown Nutley on row number 9. Well, we had a very, very interesting opening race that was eventually won by Mark Kimber from Oliver Hodgson, Callum Bradshaw and Oliver Clark. Will we see something similar now? And these drivers will be doing over 80 miles an hour when they plunge under the bridge. Callum Bradshaw leads them to the line on the 25 CRG. We're off and racing through the Bruno Ferrari. No wonder one driver getting spat out very wide and across the curb. Rasmus Lind also had a bit of a moment on that first corner. It's Bradshaw from Kimber, Hodgson in third. I think it was Oliver Clark, but almost found himself dispatched exit stage left. But he managed to hold on to it, and now under braking. Ben Waldridge makes an excellent start and moves into third place. Also having a moment, Juan Sabata in the number 23 S8 racing car. A late entry for the Spaniard, who really had no time to kind of prepare himself for this type of thing. S8 Racing have prepared the kart. Sabata just here for the experience ahead of the World Championships. Ben Waldridge in the number 47 car. What a performance from the youngster. Ahead of Oliver Hodgson, holding his own. Chasing Mark Kimber, who is in third, chasing Callum Bradshaw. You listed all the achievements that Bradshaw, Kimber and Hodgson won in 2016. And Waldridge has to pinch himself to imagine he's running in such exalted company, but not just running in it, really forcing the issue. So Kimber now closes in on Bradshaw. There's number 24 of Dante Yu defending against Rasmus Lind in the 12. The 26 is Scott Mackrell. With the race lead is Bradshaw, Kimber, then Waldridge. Look at Ben Waldridge, number 47, Utilita Energy sponsored kart. Hodgson is next. Ewan Wilson having a fine run in the number 11 S8 racing kart. So Wilson has pleasant addition now. Oh, and there's a yellow flag at the opening corner. That is because somebody has spun broadside. It's the number 26 of Scott Mackrell, and he was parked on the apex there. The engine either seized or he spun and clipped the curb, and that could have been very nasty. As Waldridge passes Bradshaw for second. So Callum Bradshaw has lost the lead to Mark Kimber. Waldridge is second. In fact, Hodgson has now gone up into third position. Bradshaw back to fourth. What can Ben Waldridge do now about Mark Kimber? There is the number 45 kart. Crossing the line to finish lap number 3. The gap 1.1 seconds back to Waldridge. Under the bridge. Out onto the banking he goes. Ewan Wilson joining the back of this group as well. So Bradshaw in fourth and Wilson side by side between like Jake Douglas and Laura Tillett going out onto the bridge. Luke Knott in kart number 4. Strawberry Racing driver, he sets the fastest lap of the race as he moves into 8th position. Oh, and Oliver Hodgson goes around the outside there of Ben Waldridge into P2. Aldridge has to be careful he doesn't appear to be too aggressive, because it's the type of race that he may still be able to win if he follows Hodgson, because Hodgson will now start working directly on getting it to Kimber. If Aldridge is smart, he'll go with him, but Bradshaw is putting him under pressure. And so, in fact, is Ewan Wilson, doing a superb job in that S8 Racing number 11, followed by Rasmus Lind, then Dante Yu, Luke Knott, Oliver Clark. So Clark had a moment on the opening that knocked him right back. And fighting his way back from there. Luke Knott, 56.180. Jordan Brown Nutley was back in 10th position. Then it's Rory Hudson in 11th. Archie Tillett, Luke Douglas, Laura Tillett, Juan Sabata. Just over half distance. There is oh, that's another. That's not Scott Maxwell, is it? It might have been. He's the only driver that I can see that's out of the race. Or actually, it was James Lingard again. I do apologise. Poor old James Lingard. The only time he's really featured him is when he's been sat at the side of his car going round in circles. Rasmus Lind, fast lap, 55.930. Aldridge is back on the rear bumper of Hodgson. He's not letting the British champion get away. The gap between Hodgson and Kimber has been about 1 second, 1.1 seconds for some time now. So, what does Aldridge do? Does he go for a move? Or does he hang back and then expect to see Callum Bradshaw back challenging him, although Bradshaw's got Ewan Wilson to contend with. And Hodgson has got Kimber's lead down to 9/10 of a second. The first hairpin. Dante Yu, the American driver, the Comp Kart team, in the fastest lap. And that last lap, Kimber was just inches in front. About 4 minutes to go. And it looks like it's a bit of a status quo. Aldridge running so well, and there's Callum Bradshaw holding off Ewan Wilson, so the field is beginning to spread out. Aldridge checking over his shoulder. Now this is where we're going to start to see drivers think tactically. Luke Knott is there in 7th place. They're all quite spread apart. Who really wants to force the issue, push their equipment, potentially make a mistake, potentially go off, or who just wants to consolidate? Because if you push too hard, something can go wrong, and that is something going wrong for poor old Ewan Wilson. And the look, the body language says it all, out of 5th position. And Ewan Wilson's day comes to a premature and somewhat unsatisfactory conclusion. He's having a cursory glance. Oh, look, it's a chain. And not a lot you can do about that, Ewan. Apart from go and punch your mechanic, of course. Kimber leads, the gap down to 6/10 of a second. There's me saying, oh, we're not going to see anyone challenging position. And here comes Hodgson, just inching towards last year's Rotax World Champion. And Hodgson just wants Kimber to know that in much the same way that Mark Litchfield used to, I'm going to catch you. I may not pass you, but I'm going to catch you to prove that I can, to show you that I can. And then you'll start thinking about it. And you'll continue to think about it until I see you on the track in the next race. As the spectators all shielding their eyes from the sun. Which is a good problem to have, or it's either that or Lewis Malin's cart has just walked past, has just been wheeled past, and they're all kind of shielding their eyes from the hideousness of the I'm going to go and see Lewis at some point, and I'm going to tell him to have a word with himself and get a proper kart paint scheme. Quite bright, yes. Good. Depends if you like your abstract art. So we're down to 14 runners. Make that 13 runners, because I think Jake Douglas in the second of the S8 of the 3 S8 racing karts has just cried enough. And there's Ewan Wilson contemplating life, the universe and everything. And here's Dante Yu contemplating having a little go at Rasmus Lind and Luke Knott for 5th place. Hodgson with 30 seconds to go, within half a second. With Waldridge doing a fine job in 3rd. Bradshaw then 4th, all on his own. Knott 5th. Lind, Yu, Clark, Tillett, Archie Tillett, Jordan Brown-Nutley, that's your top 10. Hudson, Laura Tillett, and Juan Sabato. And there's your fastest lap from Hodgson. That was a very impressive circulation. That was 5.50. And the clock strikes 0. Is Ollie Hodgson going to have a little dabble at Mark Kimber? Or is he just going to worry him a little bit? We'll find out now through the Mike Wilson complex. They complete lap number 11. He's going to get a bit of a tow from the number 45. Kimber turns around. Now Kimber knows he's there. This is a test of Kimber's nerves. Although, to be fair, you don't win a world championship in Rotax without having a steely eye and a very calm hand and right foot. Kimber has not got wrong again. As I say that, there he goes. It's a check. He's not defending. That's the key thing. If Kimber starts defending and he looks over again, nope, not going to defend. And he thinks he knows that Ollie Hodgson is not going to make a move. It's too far back. Nope, not going to make a move. Now he's right there, but it's pretty much single file racing all the way through here now. And Mark Kimber comes on to the start-finish straight. Takes the checkered flag. Hodgson right behind him at the end. And Kimber, I think, almost equalised the mental battle there with Oliver Hodgson. So, yeah, you're okay. I got you. I'm not going to defend. I'm still going to win. Callum Bradshaw retiring towards the end there. So, Kimber, Hodgson and Waldridge are top 3, but then there was Luke Knott in 4th place. Followed by Dante Yu, Oliver Clark in 6th, then Archie Tillett, Jordan Brown-Nutley, Rasmus Lind, and Rory Hudson. And I have to say that Luke Knott had a poor qualifying, has been extremely anonymous in the races in terms of he's just quietly gone about his business and is coming away with top 5 finishes all the time. So potentially a dark horse as we look forward to the last 2 races. So 2 races to go once the karts have been cleared up. One of them is the next one is for Junior X30, and the last one for Senior X30. Coming up very shortly.
more left.
2 more left.